Hi, yes, I know you can probably now hear me. Just a minute. So sorry. We've had some technical difficulties. Just give me a second. Okay. Oh my goodness. Well, the good thing is I'm starting exactly on time. It is 4 o'clock, so the recording is just going to be a little funny of me messing around with my audio. I have switched to OBS, so I'm just trying to figure out all my stream settings. Welcome, please recharge. I'm so glad that you are here to watch the stream. You don't have to speak for the whole time, it's okay. And I just want to give a shout out to Sam Sarah Dusty, who followed me 5 days ago while I was not live. So thank you for that follow. And we'll get into what we're doing today. So today I'm very excited. I'm going to be continuing a Sims build that I've been working on for quite a while. It is an Art Deco build inspired by something I saw on Pinterest. And right now we're going to be furnishing the penthouse. So yeah, with that, I will just get into it in just a moment. Just want to see how things are looking. Okay, I'm just gonna pull up my own Pinterest right now. Okay, welcome to the game. So today's plan, I'll just take you on a tour around the building here. It's 4 stories. It's got a little garage on the inside. It's got a little bit of a outdoor parking as well. Has a nice little backyard. Give me a moment. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to mix the audio. Hopefully that sounds a little bit better, because obviously I should be the loudest and Spotify does not need to be that loud with the ambient background music. So hopefully that's better for anyone who's watching right now. So as the exterior here, we have a pool, a recreation area here. We have a nice little basketball hoop. Just a moment. Sorry, we be having some technical difficulties today, it seems, so let me just mess around with something for a moment. Let me see here. So no sounds should really be happening in the game yet, other than stuff like this. Did you hear the noise there, perchance? There's just some in-game noises. Schley. Okay, so I'm just gonna continue on. Oh, OBS is stressing me out. I am not used to all these technical fancy things. Apologies. Okay, so for real, I made this back garden off stream earlier today, just inspired by sort of the desert life We are in Del Sol Valley right now, so it doesn't really look like it here because it's quite green, but in the background you can see that it is a desert world, so I wanted it to be a bit like cactus driven and sort of a drier climate. So I feel like all of this grass is not for real. So I decided to go with a little gravel moment. Added some nice little landscaping. And then here I added this outdoor activity area. So it's like a little community garden for the residents of the building. I forget how many units are in it, but there are 2 units per floor. So I'll take you down through the build. So right at the bottom, we just have, this is just high level overview. So this is like a change room, shower room, bathroom for if you're playing out in the pool. Then we have 2 private garages for some of the upper echelon people who live here. This is like the entranceway. It's a little grungy. I do not, unfortunately, have For Rent, the new expansion pack, but that is because it's broken and I refuse to buy something that's so broken that it will not actually help my game at all. But if you choose to ever download this, it was very easily compatible with For Rent. You can just select the units. And then on our first floor here, we have this sort of like lovely remodeled 70s inspired build here with lots of browns and oranges. And then we have this one, it's just more traditional, a little bit more granny-esque. It's hard to see because it's quite squishy in here. This one I wanted to make really disgusting, so I specifically spent time making the ground gross, and it just looked like a really scuzzy sort of apartment. This one has not been furnished yet. These are placeholders, but I really wanted to do the penthouse today because I just wanted to do something really bougie. So, and then finally, yes, this one, which we did the last stream, which you can check out on YouTube, even though it's a bit crunchy. I apologize for that. I'm learning how to record things properly. And then, of course, for today, we are up here. The penthouse is the entire top floor. So it includes 2 bedrooms, a kid's room and a master bedroom, as well as the, in the top corner here, we have the kitchen, the dining room, a giant living room slash study, this sort of like entrance hallway here, which I might put like, I don't know, a desk in or something like that, or some sort of activities, and then a nice big bathroom and an ensuite. They have these tiny balconies in the front and some bigger ones in the back that we can add a little bit to. I discovered with my sim that I used to play test, which right now is, oh my gosh, what is her name? She's the famous one that's like super rich because she was the only one that could afford this apartment without cheats. And you can use this space. So these chairs that are on these exterior, even though they're circular balconies, you can actually use them, which was, I was pleasantly surprised because the circular windows the circular walls have been a bit buggy since they came out, but I've been really playing a lot with like rounded edges for this build just because it was heavily inspired by a picture I saw on Pinterest. So yeah, my lore on this building is that it was built in the 20s, sort of at the height of Hollywood and old Hollywood vibes. And then it's been sort of updated and not updated at the same time. So some of the downstairs apartments are still a bit like old-fashioned. Some have been updated as if like they were from the 60s or 70s. And then upstairs for the penthouse here, the rich people haven't quite caught up with the times. I do want to make it very 1920s inspired. And I have a bunch of reference photos up on Pinterest to have a look at as well. And I'm very excited about it because the kitchen is very green, the bathroom is very black and white tile, like the entire wall is tiled and everything. So I think it's gonna be really fun. I'm just gonna pull up my Pinterest once more. Okay. Yeah, it's really interesting. There's this cool picture, which I'm not technically advanced enough to show you what it looks like, but essentially it's like this giant archway that goes behind the bed, and it looks so cool, so I'm definitely gonna recreate that. And I guess to start today, I'll start with the entrance because she's skinny. The other ones, like the other hallways, have not been as skinny, but I really wanted to capitalize on the amount of space that we had. So we're just gonna do F-height. Oh gosh, see, the problem with building on a 4th floor is that the walls are gonna go a little bit crazy, so I'm gonna try to minimize movement as much as possible. but it is what it is. All right. So I think for wallpaper for this little teensy tiny entrance here, we'll probably go with what we've been doing, which is this gold and greenish blue color, just because it matches so well, and I think it's so fun. The rest of the build isn't probably gonna look like this, but just to match with the rest of the building. And then as for flooring, I'm gonna be using, I'm using the same floor that was in there. Just went this way, not that it really matters. And then I'm thinking about where I wanna have the door to it, and I don't know if I want it to go right in the front here, aka right here, or if I want it to come into this area. And I think I'm gonna go on this side just so that I can use this area as sort of like a foyer or an entrance. And yeah, I guess we'll start there. So I do love these doors. They're not really Art Deco, but they just speak to me because they're very geometric, and I do want to incorporate some geometric designs along with the rounded designs, because unfortunately the game, when it categorizes things by style and you go Art Deco, we're sort of limited. I mean, like, some of these are amazing, like they're beautiful pieces, but because I know I don't have any emotes yet, I'm sorry. I'm not sure why it didn't work using your command though, but who knows. But either way, I only have the first wall height, which means that taller doors like this won't technically work. Plus you would be able to see in, so it's not really the vibe. This one would work, but we kind of are limited in space here, so it's probably not gonna work. An arch would be silly. Oh, there we go, there's an emote. I don't know what that is, but that's horrifying. It looks like an orange, like the annoying orange, but with like vampire teeth. So that's fun. This is a pretty good front door, but again, it's a little bit too like floral and soft, and we kind of want like hard lines. Nice. See, the streamers that I follow have their own emotes because I'm a subscriber to a lot of them. And so I don't really use the built-in Twitch emotes very often. I'm kind of lazy when it comes to chatting. This is also an option, but again, it's kind of just too soft, and I want things that are more sleek. Like this would be great if it didn't have all of the windowed elements on it. So I think, like, for the sake of this, we're just going to turn off Art Deco and find something that just works generally. Like, an arch door would be so good, but all of the ones that are in game right now are very like, well, that one could work actually. Maybe I'll put this one in my back pocket over there. And then there's some other ones that I think would be good. Oh, that's fun. That's new. This one's too wooden. This one would be so perfect if it wasn't too wide, because it just looks like it's the entrance to a motel, and this is totally the vibe of this build. But it's too wide. I also spent like 2 hours this morning just doing this floor plan, and it has absolutely broken my spirit. It is so annoying. Okay, these ones are getting to be too wide. Take a shot every time I say, this door is too wide. Okay, yeah, I think like at the end of this, my main two options are this star doorknob, that's hard to say. That star doorknob one, or this rounded one. So let's just look through the swatches of this so we can try to figure out. Sword doorknob, yes. Okay, again, like the vibe of this apartment is gonna be pretty green, but not that kind of green. I would love this one if it didn't have that brown wood tone on the exterior of it. I would prefer to have it be black or white. So this might be, well, okay, well, at the very least, we can find a white swatch, which is good. As for this one, I think it has such beautiful swatches. Like, the wood grain on this is gorgeous. You can't see it on this store because it's just, I don't know. But the Sims team really popped off with this one. The black is really nice. The dark wood. There's something about this really rosy wood that I love as well. But it's also bold. It's like I kind of have to commit to that kind of color scheme, and I don't know if I want to do that, so I might just go with a more neutral dark brown, and then we can give accents on top of it. So we'll start with that. We might be able to even do something fun, like with interior windows, possibly. I think this way makes most sense because I'm going to be putting an archway here, and I don't want it to open into the archway. So we'll go with that. Therefore, this one should also be the dark color, and this one can be turned around. And then, excuse all these lights. This is not the final flooring either. I'm just kind of trying to light up the place. Also, I knew I wanted this object, which is why it's in here. Okay. So then as for archways that are small enough, that also makes sense. There's the new, I say that, I don't know how many years it's been now, but those sort of base game update ones that were really nice, like that came with this stuff, that I think would be good. Here we go. That's what I'm thinking of. Because otherwise we would have to go with this very ornate one, which I don't know quite matches. So I guess we'll just see. So this one, I know it comes in the brown. I don't know why the lighting got all weird there, but let's look at it from this angle. I feel like this one is a good option. I think I'm gonna keep that for now. And then to get into the dining room, probably again, it's just some kind of other dark brown archway, but I'm thinking square is probably best. But then the issue is, like, look how much shorter it is compared to that nice new one. And I don't think they made a double width version of this nice arch door. Well, that's special. I don't hate this one. This one's at least the right height. But it won't be centered, really. I'm gonna have to kind of mess around with it so that it becomes more centered. Wait, this is new. Oh, it's too big. See, this is actually... I might have to rework the build just so I can include this somewhere because this is gorgeous. I'm kind of thinking... Ah! Where'd I go? Problem is, this floor plan was already so difficult to do because of... I'm so constrained by the stairs that I built in the middle of the building that unless I... Well, no, I cannot handle changing the floor plan at this point. We're just gonna forge ahead with what we do have. So let me go through again and just see if there's anything else that would be good. The other option is not an archway, because when I was growing up, I had an entrance to a separate dining room that had this glass paneled look. And I feel like that could work as well, but I just want it to be the same height. So I'm just gonna look for that quickly before we resort to this one again. So... this one does match the actual build, by the way, because that's the windows I used for the whole building. They don't really have a brown that's... Actually, this is interesting. And it's actually tall enough, so that's promising. It's too short. I would so use this one if it wasn't so... it just looks like a front door. I love it, but it does look like a front door. So unfortunately, I'm not gonna go with that one, I think. Let's see here. This door is so nice. This is what the base game, you can't see it. This is what the base game door wanted to be. So I guess like, I'm so torn because I actually kind of like this, but I feel as though it could just be better somewhere else. I don't think it makes sense for that to be the entrance to the kids' room or the bathroom, but it's such a nice door. So, I think I'll just go with the archway. It's just easier. It makes the floor plan feel a little bit more light and airy, which is what I prefer. So we'll go with here. Sorry. Okay, so let me go through here and find the right color. Why is it so dark in here? Hold on. Sometimes the lighting in The Sims just be like, not good. I think this is the closest to those two. It actually keeps it nice and light. I'm happy with this. I'm actually happy with this so far. I'm having a good time. Now, for the entranceway flooring, this might be a little bold, but I'm kind of thinking tile, and specifically like a really crazy tile. So, like vampire stuff level crazy. But hear me out. If we use the right color, it's not that bad. Okay, that one's pretty bad, but there is this one too that has those details that go around the outside of the room. Although this is a very strangely shaped room, we're just gonna have to cope with it. But there are some really good colors, so I'm just gonna sort by, see what we'll go with the brown. Okay, I'm just theorizing. This is not the final color, but I just want to see how difficult it's going to be. Oh, it's a diagonal. I didn't think the diagonal part through, but it's okay. Forgive me, I'm just going to be looking really close to the screen for a second because I cannot see the difference in these. What? Okay, so that's sort of a light green. A light green with a gray. And it has a blue border. The black one is just a little bit much, so I probably won't do that one. But like, I really want to use this. Here, wait, which is the one that goes with this one? It looks like it's that one, okay. Is it you? No. Is it me, Jesus? Oh, here we go. This is so cool. Yeah, I could do that. So make this a different, oops, that's not what I meant to do. Can you, there we go. So what I can, oh, I see what you mean, hold on. So make this room square here and then just stop something there. Nope, nope, there we go. Okay, so this is the vibe, and then just ignore this for a minute. So is that what you're saying? Like, it's almost like I've made my own little carpet, but out of tile. I've cheated the system. That I could cope with, I think. Actually, the only other option that I foresee here is having, like, I could close this off, but the problem is, actually, why am I not doing that? Hold on. Maybe I'm just a little stupid. I could just square this whole room up. I don't know why I didn't just bother with diagonal walls the best. Yeah, what the heck? Like, let's just do this. I don't know why I made this more complicated for myself. You can just leave it like this. Or even... and just leave it entirely open. Does that make more sense? It's definitely an option. I like this, the way the tile is like this, where you can have the outline, but then I'm not too worried about the fact that they didn't make diagonal versions of things, because The Sims never acknowledges that diagonal walls exist in this game. I'm looking at you, EA. I like this. I think, I'm just so annoyed by this entrance. I guess I could put the wall over here. No, I like it over here. This still feels more like an entrance. But maybe in this way. No. I was gonna say maybe we could pull this whole thing out a little bit, but then this corridor is literally non-existent. So we can't do that. So we just undo that. Hold on. There we go, that's better. Okay, well, maybe having it. Okay, but here's my thought though. I like the open plan situation, but it's not very historically accurate, and I do be loving historical accuracy, so I'm just gonna commit to this, I think, instead. So we'll still have no more issues with the diagonal walls, but because the build is a bit more closed off, it's just more realistic. Much to my chagrin. Because it's not super nice this way, but that's kind of what makes it fun. What is under the window? Hold on. Let me just put this door back in. Okay, you're right. It centers this window here. It doesn't in here, unfortunately, but like, I'm not too worried about that because it's more important to me that the outside makes more sense and that it's, you know, even. And like, you find weird things in apartment buildings sometimes and things get constrained, so that's fine. Okay, so as for then getting back to the flooring here and what we want to do, I love this idea. Now I'm just gonna try to see if I would prefer to have the vampires flooring or the high school years flooring here. And I'm gonna sort by color, because this will also help me do the bathrooms, because I want the bathrooms to also be like black and white, no non-styles. Let's just do this for now. Because one time I made this really, oh, that's kind of, I don't hate that. Just a minute. I'm theorizing. I made this really, if I do say so myself, awesome build that was like a ginormous apartment building. Again, it was sort of Art Deco inspired, but I made the flooring of like the main foyers, all of this, and then I used like black tiles in the meantime. Why is it doing? Oh, I just discovered something new about The Sims. You can just go by tile. Okay. Now this is likely going to be too dark, but I also like don't hate it, you know? It's certainly something. Okay, now let's try, because I don't know if I want to do blue. I wish this high school years one came in a few more colors, although I know we already got spoiled with how many colors we did get. They're a little limiting. It's like you get very, very specific colors that aren't even really in the game very often, so it is what it is. Okay, let's try not that, because we can also do something like this, which I love. I love a parquet flooring situation as well. I might save this for the kitchen. I might actually just do that right now. Maybe not black. Maybe let's just look up a tile that's dark. I'm really partial to these ones, and also the new ones from together. It's a little busy on the eye. I don't hate it. I also wish these ones came in more swatches, even though they're, I know, they're base game. It is what it is, but they're not that bad. And I feel like people forget about them a lot. I'm gonna see if I can get this in a darker color that's not black. No, I think I just need to go bold. I just need to like do it. We'll bring in the pattern and the color on the walls maybe. Okay. Actually, but it doesn't really match with the brown. The brown doors. Speaking of which, we need a door for the bathroom. I'm all over the place. I'm just gonna shut it there. It'll move eventually probably, but it'll be somewhere along this wall, so it doesn't really matter. Oh, this is so frustrating, Sims. Why don't you have exactly what I want? I have so many expansion packs. Oh wait, hold on. This could be something. I just love these long, skinny tiles. I just wish they were a little bit skinnier as well. I don't hate that. She's a little dark. I love these marble floorings though. They're so nice. Really shot myself in the foot with this one. Let's just look up green because I technically do just want like a really dark emerald green, which I know I'm not gonna get, so don't at me, but I'm still hopeful somehow. Maybe instead of this one, we go with this yellow-ish one. Hi. Why are you saying, ayo? Got him. Oh, because I said don't even at me. Sorry. I just got that. I'm a little distracted by how annoyed I am at the lack of greens in The Sims 4. Like out of all the green flooring, there's just not very much, unfortunately. So I think I'm gonna have to give up on that dream unless I go with this. I think I'm just gonna go with this black one because I really want to do a dark tile and I want it to be fun and interesting. So I've got to commit. And then I'm gonna put the middle one in the middle, of course. And I'll probably also have like a rug, so like, don't worry. So I guess then out of the wall, we're gonna have to do like a blue or a gold sort of brown, goldy brown to bring out that color. So let's go with, we'll go with the brownie gold first, just because I don't want to highlight the blue too much. So we'll go dark brown and then just see what happens. Oh, that's heinous. Oh, that's something. Okay, maybe not that. Let's do... We're getting into very dark territory. Maybe I do bring in the blue here just because this is pretty dark, to be honest. It's pretty dark. So ignore that. Let's just go with blue instead. I'll just try to make it really chill and not too out there. Oh no, hold on. I'm getting something that the stream is not working. Or Ruh-roh. One moment. Okay, maybe we're okay. I don't know, I have a thing that says, maybe it's low latency. Maybe I need to change my latency because I did see something that I forgot to change, perhaps. Settings? Well, let's just, I don't know. Let's just hope it's fine. Alright, well, I remember from last stream, I was looking back at the, I don't know if you say VOD or VOD or whatever, but I was looking back at the recording, and there was a couple of times where I like skipped 20 seconds or skipped a couple of seconds and just like jumped around. I don't really know how to avoid that, and I don't know if that was a recording issue or the actual stream did that. Hopefully it's not my internet here or anything. I'm looking down at all my stats and it seems to be okay, so yeah, let's hope it was just you. Let's hope it was just you, please recharge. Because you just never know. My setup is not, you know, phenomenal. I'm just gonna put my hair back because it's getting kind of warm in my room. Okay. Back to wallpapers. I like this one because that brings out the blue pretty nicely, but it's just so plain and I just feel like we deserve to have some more eye clutter in the walls. So even though I might have some art and whatnot, I do also want it to be a little bit busy on its own. No, not like that though. The fact that there's just so many paints that are actually secretly wallpaper is dumbfounding to me. For what reason? One of these would be great if the swatches made sense, but they don't usually. Like this would be great if it didn't look like that, you know what I mean? It's just not the right blue, but I'm gonna put it down just for a placeholder because I actually don't completely hate it. How is this I'm sorry. Yeah, we're still on blue. Pray tell, how is that blue, Sims? Am I colorblind? That looks like black to me. Or like very dark gray. But guess what do I know? That's hideous. I think it's a paneling that I definitely want to go for here. Do we have one that's the... No. I wish you could change the paneling separate from the wallpaper itself, if that makes sense. That's not bad. Let me just put that here. That'll be too busy. That's okay. I don't mind the thought of having it half tiled up. I thought I misread that and I thought it said blue and black start with the same two letters as EA, and I was like, I don't get the joke. I don't get what you mean by that. I was so confused. That makes a lot more sense. I'm just silly. Oh, this could work. This could work. I used these earlier on in the build downstairs. In the foyer, actually, and they look really good. This is, okay. Is my favorite color too. Or alternatively, ale. I feel like the only use for these is in a pool. I keep seeing them from, like every time I see these ones from Get Together, I'm just like, who uses this in a build normally? Ever. Unless it's literally underwater. It's like, why is it here and not in the pool section or whatever? Okay, wait a minute. I don't mind this. Hold on. See, it isn't the right paneling color though. I would love it if it had a normal brown that matches my nice doors, but it doesn't. How is there so much? I guess it's because there's like conceptual overlap, so sometimes they just... this is not the right color. Could do that, could do that. I'm just gonna leave that there as well. That's a lot. It's just, oh god, that feels like a dungeon. That's not good. Okay, so not that. Good to know. No, paneling's not gonna work. Okay, I think I've settled on one of these ones. And probably the one that makes the most sense is just this regular one here. So I think we'll go with this. Wait, I don't know why that outline looks different. Anyways, all right, so let's start just decorating this because I have stalled way too long, literally just finding the flooring and the wallpaper. It's actually abysmal. Usually I do not take this long building, but I am narrating everything as well. And now that I'm on stream, I'm like, what if my choices are just awful? What if I just, like, what if everyone hates them? Because I just spend too long thinking about things. Sometimes you just gotta commit to something. I do need a nice little entrance carpet. Well, something small enough that actually fits in this tiny little entrance here. I can size something down as well. A little silly, but that's a little silly. I like that. Ties in that brown a little bit. There's even one with a very similar color palette. Although that's a little too on the nose, in my opinion, so maybe not that one. But we can at the very least keep something. See, there's my nice green. Why can't I have more of this green elsewhere? Please, let me live. Oh, actually this one's nice, the lighter color. I'm just gonna scooch this one over though. Don't overlap as well as I thought they would. But if you just look from far away, it's fine. All right. Now let's get some actually good lighting in here. I might go for this again because she is an icon. She's the legend. She is the moment. But I also want to look up Art Deco in the styles just to see if The Sims knows what it's talking about and has included it. I love this one. This high school year's lamp shade thing is so good. A chandelier is gonna be good. I'm probably gonna scooch that over into there because I'm gonna need that. This can go in the kids' bedroom, I just know it. And then I think this one is just gonna go for the rest of them. Let me just, hold on. Oops, up. There we go. What does it look like from the bottom? I am not in a legible place right now. Where am I? It doesn't show you the lights? What's the point of this mode? Hold on. Why? It shows me that one. Oh, here we go. I'll try it from here. Nope. Ooh, yes. Okay, I really like the bottom of that. Oh, that just reminds me I need to do the ceilings as well. And then you walk in here, and then for some reason the light is missing. But that's fine. We're definitely going to keep that gold one in because it's just so pretty. I love it. I'm also second guessing this wallpaper now because I'm feeling as though it should be that darker blue. Oh, wait a minute. Why am I doing this to myself? I could just do this. Duh. I can match that brown there. And then the blue can solely be in those tiles. Oh, it's perfect. It's perfect. It's so gross. That's the vibe. It's the exact vibe I need. Oh shoot, I need a way to get into the kitchen. I feel like it's gonna be way too much just to have a door here though. That's the thing, and I refuse to do that. Do I do another archway? It's kind of horrible. But it's also kind of the only option because I do not want it going straight into the dining room. That just feels not right. So I'm just gonna scooch this into a nice place here. Actually, that's fine. Okay. We'll leave it like that. Now in this corner, I definitely want to have a desk. Oh, but first, I want to have one of these surfaces that I always forget where to find. It's like in other. Something like this, but not like that. Just like a nice, not a vanity, but I probably will want a vanity. So I'm just gonna probably put that in the bedroom for now. Don't mind that. Okay, so not in this category. I think it must be in here. Yes. Oh, beautiful. Okay, so we're gonna either go for, this would have been good downstairs. I'm not gonna use that though. This is sort of a good vibe, but not quite. Maybe this one? Need a contrasting color as well. I'm gonna see if the search, oh that's, okay, well, I'm just keep that there for. Oh yeah. That's awesome. This is so nice. Let's see if they have a darker green or literally anything in my color scheme. This is what I want. Why is every green in The Sims ugly and except for like a few select items? Like this is perfect. This is all I want out of life, and this is going straight into the bedroom. Don't mind this bed. This is not the bed we're gonna be using. This is exactly what I wanted. I want this as a wallpaper. I want this as the floor. I want a tile that matches that green, and it would be so beautiful. Why do you have to do this to me, EA? Side note, why are some of these like a marble top and then some are wood? Because I would love to have black marble be the top of that green one. But that's okay. Beggars can't be choosers. It's fine. It's fine. So in the meantime, I guess for the hallway, how is... Well, we'll put this in the living room for now. Oh, here we go. Yes, something interesting. Okay, well maybe not the magic one. But some kind of thing. I can't have it be too dark, that's the thing, because everything in here is already dark. I honestly might just go with something like this. I just wish there was more like this. Is there a good counter that I could use? Maybe not. Maybe take off Art Deco for now. Just see if there's anything I can use as sort of a surface. Maybe a desk right here. Well, I already want to do a real desk, but I mean, like, I want to put a plant and like a little book thing on. But it has to look like an entrance item. Like this. This is the thing I want. This light is kind of in the way, but whatever. Oh, that's what I want. This is exactly what I want. I love this. But it doesn't match my stupid tiles now. Okay, well, this is gonna have to also go in here. Oh, and all of a sudden this is no longer the same color I thought it was, but that's fine. That's gorgeous, putting a pin in that. Like that could work. I like the side things. We'll just do that for now, because what I'd like to do is have a bench here and my other favorite things, which is a coat rack and one of these guys for an entranceway. Okay, hold on. This is really annoying me now. I'll maybe keep the lights until the very end, even though the lighting is not going to be the exact same. Just so I can actually see what I'm doing. And let's do a nice gold. Maybe we'll do a brassy. Nope, that's just straight brown. Okay, we'll just do that then. We'll keep this right here. Make sure it doesn't clip into the wall. We got some room. Beautiful. Okay, now we'll go to comfort, and I want to find one of these guys. A nice bench. Something that is a little bit old-fashioned and a little bit new-fashioned. This one might be the play. The question is, what color? What colors do they have? I can just imagine sitting here and putting on my little heels. I just don't know if this is gonna match anything, is the problem. Oh, hold on. This is the matching. This is the one I know for sure has stuff. Yeah, absolutely. I would just vibe here. Just wait until I do my living room. The living room's gonna be so good. Do I go for white or black? Black or white? Well, the golds match a little bit better when I go for the white one. But it doesn't look like it would. I feel like that would get dirty really easily. So and obviously we're not going for these crazy colors. So let's just see. Maybe that is the play. Maybe I just make this a bit more gold. Well, I love it when none of the golds match. Thanks so much. Okay, well, we'll move this somewhere else. But for now, let's get the same object in. And by the same object in, I mean literally just the one from the same pack. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I like this. This is, I want this. Yep, I want a black marble. Doesn't look like quite how I want it to though. It's so dark. Well, I'm putting a pin in this as well. We're gonna put that over there for now. What I meant to look for is, hello? This. Or the circle one. But I think we'll go with this one because it's got little wheels on it. Actually, no. This one would make more sense because it's more stable. And these golds will match. I like that it has a mirror on top. It just feels so fun. Beautiful. Okay, again, I still feel like the wallpaper's not quite right though. I'm so struggling right now. What if we just do something like, nope. This is like such a struggle. Where's the one from the fancy pack? What's that pack called? Kind of this, but not. Yeah, right, yeah, that's a great idea. And okay, now I'm just messing around. Where is the real thing that I'm looking for? I promise there's something that I'm looking for. It's not under tile, is it? Ooh. That might be good for the bathroom, but we're just gonna wait until... Just put that there for now. You know what? Okay. I'm so sick of trying to figure this out. So maybe we just don't. Maybe we just be done with it. And yet here I am still wanting to find the perfect thing. Let's just go with that. The walls are bugging me, but it's fine. This can go in here somewhere, maybe. Maybe it is the floor that's bugging me. Let me just try one thing real quick. You know, this might be the play. Shoot. I just spent so much time waffling over this. I feel a bit silly. Just a little bit silly, actually. But I just love these floorings. It matches the door so well, too. Okay, hold on, let me try something. It's a lot of brown, but hear me out. It kind of works. And what if I put this around the outside? What if I did that? Does this come in a different color as well, perchance? This is not quite right. I'm theorizing. Bear with me. Okay, that's a bit much. But if we just do it around the outside, I think I'd like it a lot. Yeah, I think I like it. Okay, let me try something. I don't know why the texture of that looks so weird from up above, but that's fine. And then what I want to do in the middle here, something normal. Why does nothing match in this game? Hello? Please? Why are you doing this to me? None of the wood tones in this game match, and it is actually going to be the death of me. No, we're just going with this. I'm actually done looking at this. I'm gonna put a rug in the middle and it's gonna be all better. It's gonna be all better. I promise. I promise. Trust the process. We're gonna get rid of these lights, even though I won't be able to see because I just need to know what the ambiance is gonna look like. It looks a million times better already, in my opinion. It wasn't working, and now is. I can feel it happening. We're gonna do something like this, but not this. We'll save this for somewhere else. I believe. We're gonna go with the green. We're gonna finally bring in the green. Maybe. If there's something. With this game, you never know. Not quite detailed enough. I can feel it. It's gonna happen. I know it. I'll find something that's perfect. Why are the base game items so fuzzy? It makes me really sad. But genuinely could be good. These could be good items, but they're just so low quality visually. Oh my god. I have found it. I have found what I'm looking for in life. This is her. This is it. This is what I needed. This makes it actually look sort of normal. I'm amazed. Thank God. Okay. Okay, so that's our little entranceway. Now let's add some plants and some other stuff. I might put this even just right here so I can put the desk on this side. That's probably a good idea. So let's figure out what desk I want to use. Probably not a green one this time. Well, maybe a green one if I can find it. Okay, let's see. Either that or we're going with dark brown again. Oh, maybe I now do a green wall. Okay, I might be pushing the boat out a little far now, but please just let there be a normal green wall. No. It's just, The Sims just wants to crush my spirit, doesn't it? It will never let me have anything that I want. No. No. This is just so sad. I'm just grasping at straws here. I just really want the green to work. I love green. Hello, General Gummy Bear. If someone mean shrank to a tiny size and you put them in a mason jar, would you keep them and make them think how you want them to think? That is a very strange question. I'm not sure if you have something behind that you're trying to get me to say that I personally know. See, the way that I think of that, I'm like, oh, in Harry Potter, we don't like J.K. Rowling, but in Harry Potter, when Hermione has Rita Skeeter as a beetle in her animagus form inside a jar, and she just keeps her forever so she can't become human again. I thought that was very sadistic, and I was kind of like, oh, you go, girl, but also I was like, ooh, even for Rita Skeeter, that's kind of yikes. So I think if someone, and then I also think it reminds me of, what's it called? The Secret World of Arietti. Why am I looking as if it's literally, it should be, yeah. The Secret World of Arietti. I have all the Ghibli posters like right next to me. I don't know why I didn't just look. In that film as well, the mom got stuck in a little jar as well. And that made me sad as well. But someone mean? I don't even really know anyone who's mean because I just don't really keep mean people around in my life. So I'd have to say I would probably just let them go and hope that they grew back to a normal size eventually. I don't know. It's hard to say. Excuse me, please recharge. No violence in the chat, please. Excuse me. Make them dizzy. Well, okay. Strange. Question and answer. Swiftly moving on. I don't know if I should be concerned by this conversation, but oh, an amusement park ride. I mean, like, if someone was being really mean and they happened to just become jar-sized and put themselves into a jar, I mean, I probably wouldn't be, like, super mad at it. I'd be like, oh, let's see if we can just make a little funny little moment happen for that person. Wait a minute, we can bring this in again. Is this where we can bring in... I love this. It's just violence. Oh my god. This is fun times, everybody. Fun times. It really does kill me though, because like, why isn't the green of this beautiful carpet something that we can get in a wallpaper? Because then my walls could actually match. Maybe I'll look up gold. Maybe I'll look up like light brown or yellow. That's not giving me That's heinous. Nope. I wish this one came in like sort of normal colors, because I would probably use that. Seriously, the wood tone's not matching this game is my 13th reason. Like, for what reason are you doing this to me? Maybe I'll make this a different color now. Actually, yeah, maybe I'll just change this out. No, that's not what I meant to do. Do I even need one? Maybe it just clutters the space up, to be honest. Let's just move this to the very middle of the room. Yeah, that's better. This wallpaper is still bothering me. Actually, I like this one a lot. What color would I use though is the question. Brown. It's just, I'm literally forcing this poor build to just be completely brown. I swear that's not my intention. I do not want this to be the saddest, most boring build ever. It's just being a struggle for some reason, and I don't know as to why. Why do you want to do this to me? Just something, just be nice. Maybe let's just do that. I really am overthinking this quite a lot, honestly, but it's fine. Okay, back to what we were supposed to be doing, which is getting another desk in here. Good grief. Okay, let me get back into it and figure out my life. This one I love. I think it really fits the aesthetic that we're going for. And there is a perfect green, so that's done and dusted. Let me just change this back, because now we're getting awfully busy. This, but it wasn't this one. Was it brown? Yeah. Bring it in the green. Nice dinosaur. Just a moment. Just doing some admin stuff right now. Okay, hopefully that works. I'm just looking at my inspiration picks right now, and they're coming through, I think. So I'm actually really excited about that. Maybe the ceiling will be able to come through and be interesting. Okay. Oops. Hold on, get back in the game. There we go. Okay, let's get a chair now for this guy. I really want to try to stick to Art Deco. I do not have a history degree. I do not know what I'm doing, but I'm doing my best. We'll go with this because I know it has a matching swatch to what we have over. Oh, we ended up with the white over there. And I think that'll round this out really nicely for now. Beautiful, beautiful. And we're gonna put a plant on this little guy because I love to decorate. Why is this the only Art Deco plant? That's just silly. I don't think plants can have a style, they're just plants. With that being said, realistically, what would happen? Have I? I don't think I've ever seen this before. Do I have live edit on? Probably. Sure. Now we're gonna do some wall hangings. I do want to add, oh, that's pretty. Where is it? I want to add something that you can hang your coat on. If I can find that. This is so sad. We're also like an hour and 10 minutes into the stream and I'm nowhere near halfway done. I was hoping that I would just be streaming for 2 hours today and we'd finish the penthouse. I might have to just do what I can in 2 hours because I cannot finish this the rate I'm going at right now. Which is fine, I don't care. I just thought I'd be able to do it because usually when I'm building on my own it takes me like an hour to do anything of substance, so I just figured it would be fine. Okay, where is this? Let me just go back to favorites. I know it's in here somewhere. Well, not this, but we will use that to find what I'm looking for. Hold on. Rack? Question mark? It is, oh, here we go. That's what I'm looking for. Classic. We'll put it right here. Right here, actually. And we'll leave it as the default just because it matches the wood tone a little bit better. And then I want to put some art somewhere and maybe another plant. I love this plant. I just never get to use it because it's in such an odd like shape and size and style. I don't even know. So let me see what I can find for potted plants that would sort of make sense around the 1920s, if that even is accurate. Oh, well, that could work. That one for sure, but the base game stuff again is just so not detailed enough. And then you see the stuff that just came out recently and it's like way nicer quality, so. Sims team. Okay. I just want to do something semi-normal you might find in this climate, maybe. Actually, this is a classic one. Let's just do this, actually. We'll scoot this over so we can put it in the corner here. Okay. So that helps with that. Over here, I don't think we really need any wall art. It's gonna make it really busy. So I think that's the foyer finally done. This was just atrocious. I might add a bit of detail to this actually quickly, but we're gonna try to move on and do at least one more room, maybe the bathroom or the master bedroom, because I at least have like a really good idea of what I want to do for those, whereas like the living room, kitchen, I don't really know. I haven't really picked anything out yet, to be quite honest with you. Why is it glowing? Hello? Okay. I just put some books on there. Keep with the vibe that someone's working at this desk. I wish we had more pencil holders that didn't have like a little mouse on it or whatever, because that just looks very childish. And there's nothing wrong with childish, but it's very like 2014 child, not 1920s child. So it wouldn't really work for this particular spot, to be honest with you. Let's see if I can add... These new things that came with Growing Together are very cute, I will say. I just got it on sale. And I am so far really, really loving it. Honestly, I don't think there's anything else I can really put on a desk that makes... Wait, what's this? Sure. You know what? Yeah, we'll put that there. And we'll just leave it like that. Okay. We're gonna move on to the bathroom because I have big ideas. I have many big ideas for this one. We have to work around the windows because unfortunately the windows don't have a different color on the inside than the outside, so we're just stuck with the green. So we're gonna put a shade over it. It's gonna be fine. But yeah, for now though, I do love this tile. It does give me 1920s energy. I'm looking at my Pinterest pictures of the bathroom, and they have like skinny black tile that's either vertical or fishboned like this, and they have black and white tiles for the ground that are quite small, and gold and white tub, sink, toilet, everything. So I'm going to then find some stuff that could work with that. So even though I do love this tile, I'm just gonna put a couple of options up. So we'll do black and gray, just in case black doesn't come up quite properly. Ooh, hold on. We'll just put it right here. That could be very perfect. It has all the colors black, white, and gold. This is also very good. It'll match the floors really well if we can get some matching tiles for the floor. Okay, so I think these are the options right now. So we got this one. Ooh. All right, let's see what we have for floor before we decide, I guess. Shouldn't be too crazy. I say that and it's literally gonna backfire on me immediately. I just know it, but it is what it is. Maybe here's where we can bring in that tile. I don't know. No, nope. It's not working for me. Let's go with something not that then. We could do these. So I'm gonna do that for there for now. Bear with me. Gray, just to see if there's anything interesting there. That's a little too big. I'll just go over here so you can see it better. Then we have these ones, which are more classic. And I just want to know if they have matching tiles for high school years, because you would think having such a beautiful gold and black tile wallpaper that you'd also have some kind of flooring. Also, this one could be good too if we can get it in the right color. So let's just see if they have anything. So they have this black, which is like very dark. And then do they have a full white one? No, their full white one is still... Well, to be fair, that is interesting. You can bring some color into the bathroom rather than just having to be black and white. But it's a little less accurate, so... I think I'll stick with one of these ones. No, that's what I need to do. I really am leaning towards this one, but only if we can find the right tile for the bottom. I don't know if we will. Okay, so let me look up high school years quickly. High school years flooring. This is the only flooring? No, why you have to do this to me? Like, don't get me wrong, it's a great flooring, but why didn't they? Okay, so here. Let me show you what I mean. This is a beautiful floor. Okay, well, we're not even in a good place to look at it. But basically, like, this flooring is great, but I wish that they had a swatch where these little squares were black and then the rest was white. But all they have is like full white, and then the black has blue in it, and then you're committed to blue, which is the problem we had before. So I think what we're gonna have to do... Oh, hold on, I got an idea too. This is gonna be so difficult now. If we do a fully... Hold on. Wait, no, I have an idea, and I think I've fixed it. I know exactly what I want to do. Boom, boom, boom. Hello? I'm shifting. There we go. I know the door's not gonna match, but honestly, like, just cope, because I love this idea, and I'm running with it, because finally something is working, and I'm not working too hard for it to happen. There. Boom, boom, boom. We are doing that, even though, well, see now, That could be interesting. I like that, actually. I think this is perhaps the play. Yeah, I'm looking at my inspiration pictures right now. They also look... They look similar. I think I'm gonna... I know it's a little crazy, but I'm gonna stick with it because I kind of like it. Now, as for the way that we're going to furnish this, let me see here. Okay, I have an idea. I have two ideas. The corner tub is an option, and also a regular tub that has gold accents. So let me just see if we can find anything that has gold, although they never really... I wish they had a section for metallics. See, that's just straight yellow, isn't it? Yeah, these are just like colors. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love an avocado bathroom, but it's not what I'm looking for right now. Is there another one? That could work. That could work. Okay, an option. This is sort of an option, maybe. Not quite the right gold, to be honest. Okay, I'll leave that one there because I like the look of this one. Take off yellow and we'll go by shape now because I just want to look at the shape that I want. So this is not quite right. It's either got to be one of these styles, sorry, or something very angular, like this one. That's what I'm seeing in the reference images. So let's just see what colorways this has, because this has mostly like wooden, which isn't quite correct. I don't want there to be any wood is the problem. I really, it kind of has to be metallic of some kind. Like this would work if it wasn't so obnoxious, you know? This could work. No, it will not. Never mind. This really is just a big game of like... Goldilocks. That's what I was gonna say. Oh! Okay, hold on. This one could work. The yellow gold's there, so that's good. Okay. Okay, then we have our options. Okay. So to me, I'm very torn between these two because they both sort of match. They both work, sort of, for the time period. I'm sorry, who would want a bright pink and green? Like, when would that be appropriate? Genuinely. I'm shocked that it even has one normal swatch. Okay, so it doesn't have a white swatch, which is kind of annoying, but I can tie in other colors elsewhere. All right. Let's see. See, the problem, I'm so frustrated because like, this is just such a perfect shape, but it doesn't just have gold accents, which is so strange to me. I think we're gonna go with this one. I like it. Now the question is where to put it. I don't know yet. We'll just get all the pieces and then we'll figure out the layout a little bit later. Okay. So obviously we love this as an option. What did the toilets look like in my reference again? Hold on. I don't know, kind of not clear, to be honest. So let's just see. I feel like the options... Well, let's just see. I mean, I don't think, you know, Art Deco is going to come up with anything. And it did. Okay, well, then there you go. There's our option. So I think we'll either do the black and gold. Oh my god. That is so extra. Wait, what's the difference between this one and this one? Am I, like, missing something? Oh my gosh, the only difference is this little bottom bit here. That's so strange. Why would that matter? Okay, anyway, the real two options here are the black one and the white one. I think because we've lost some of the white from the tub, we'll go with the white one here. So that's that. Okay, great. Now, we will include a shower because it's a really, really big bathroom and we've got a family. It's not quite the look that I'm going for, but let me just see if I can find anything that's sort of similar in vibe. Let's see. I feel like this one could potentially work if we found a good color. Like this one's just black and white. This one's okay, hold on. There's a detail in the glass though that you can't really get rid of, which is a shame. Oh, interesting. The glass texture changes with each one. And that was just the basic one, we're not doing that. These ones are so bad. Actually, does this one come with an interesting color at least? Yeah. Yeah. Oh! This one has marble in it. Okay, this is definitely the way to go. It's got the marble, it's got the black and the gold, it matches this one perfectly. Chef's kiss, okay. Now I'm second guessing the toilet because it's too much. This one doesn't make sense though. I don't know, toilets are kind of a hard one. I feel like it doesn't really matter. It's just a toilet, you know? Maybe we don't worry about it too much. Maybe we do make it black though, at least. Let me just look up. What the heck? Okay. I'll find, I'll do it by color. We'll see if I can get gold. Nope, never mind. That's a horrible idea. Okay, wait. How? The Sims loves a black and gold moment. I just feel like I'm winning here with these options. That's so funny. Kind of a weird shape though. I've always hated that toilet. It's just such a stupid shape. I don't get it. Okay, ignoring yellow, let's go with black instead and just see what comes up. It doesn't have to be perfect, but these are bougie people. They deserve to have bougie things. This one kills me, it's so funny. Okay, let's just go with this. Like, who cares at this point, honestly? Okay, and then as for counters, I would love to have full counters. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have counters along here, perhaps, if that makes sense. Yeah, I think it does. Okay, so we'll do counters along here. Black, yes, but we can also try to go for like a marble. Oh, you know what? Hold on, I know what I need to do. No, not that. I want one of these waterfall edge ones though that has like the marble top on it. Does that even exist? I don't even know. Let's see, because I love these counters. Or was it these ones? No. What one was it? Who knew? Oh, we are absolutely using these. I mean, not red, but like they have a curved side. That's perfect. Please let there be a normal swatch. Please. I guess we can just go with black. It's just so worth it, because like, look, it's curved. I love her. She's perfect. I've never asked for anything else in my life. She is just perfect. That's a very tall mirror. Let's see if we can find something that's an eensy bit lower. Okay, this is, hold on, let's again look up Art Deco and see what happens. We could do a double mirror moment, or these. Although it doesn't really make sense to have two mirrors because we're only gonna be able to have one sink. So actually, let me do the sink first. Schley. Let's again try to find something that's got like gold accents on it. Maybe this one. Yeah, that'll do. Now, we need to look for a sort of a wide enough mirror. It doesn't completely suck. I think we should just go for a wider mirror. I don't like these ones. They're not, I don't vibe with them. Why is this so high up? Maybe this one? No. I wish this one was a bit bigger. Oh, there we go. Now, why is this not really... Why doesn't this have a black swatch is my question. Never mind. We're just not gonna... I'm not gonna go with that one. This one could be good. Not very, time period accurate, but it is what it is. What if we just put two? What would happen if you just called Taylor up? Alright. Just gonna do what I always do and put two mirrors together. Make them look pretty. Yeah, alright. Easy peasy. Now, for this, just put that by the door. I think we have enough space to do a separate room for the shower and does that make sense? Not really. Freestanding baths never make sense to me because where does the plumbing go? Like, doesn't the plumbing come from the wall? So maybe I do need to have it over here. It's funny, like having a huge bathroom doesn't actually really help make it make sense. Wow, that sentence didn't make sense. That works. That makes sense that it comes from the floor. I mean, obviously, like, it's The Sims, so it doesn't have to be realistic, but yeah, I mean, I would assume that it does come up from the floor. It's just, like, it's always been a little weird to me, because I'm, like, whenever I build things, I just assume the plumbing is in the walls, so you always have to put things next. Like, you can't, like, why would you put a toilet in the middle of the room, you know? But yeah, okay, anyway. Alright, let's do the little toilet paper roll, and we'll make it gold, so that it matches. There. We're gonna do a little bin somewhere. Oh, I'm so glad I found a curved edge thing. It's perfect. It's perfect. Bin. Now I'm getting excited because finally things are sort of working. We'll just do a little white bin. We'll probably put it we'll put it here because no one needs to go back here. Okay, now we'll change out the light for this one again because that's in my reference photo as well. And with this light, it just looks so cozy and you can actually see everything. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay, I do want to put in a curtain, because even though like no one can see you because you're on the 4th floor, the green doesn't match, so it's bothering me, and I want to put something there. So I'm gonna try to find something that makes sense. Wish me luck, because curtains in The Sims 4 are just a nightmare. Like, they don't make sense. They don't match anything. They're just like, oh my god. But I believe in myself. Wait a minute, hold on. What if... I mean, it's not the worst. I could just pull this away from the wall just a teensy bit. Let me see if there's something that makes a teensy bit more sense, though. Oh yes, that's that's perfect. That's exactly what I want. These ones are very fun. Let's try this. These ones at least look like they would sort of cover things up, and then I could make a new color. Or maybe not. Not is the answer to that one. These are nice. It's so dark. This one's alright. Don't love it. Don't love it as much as that first option. It might be the best one. Oops. These ones are coming in clutch. I love these new ones. These ones are fine. Very similar. Maybe we just go for like some... No. Ignore me. We're not doing base game anything. Base game cannot be trusted with curtains. Base game is horrendous for curtains. And that is just a fact. This one might have something that's not bad. See, we already have so much black in here. Oh, well, could work. But again, they're too far apart. Kind of the whole point of this was to cover up this window a little bit. Problem is, well, what is the problem, honestly? Like, those are kind of fine. Let me just see, do one more sweep and see if there's anything else. Yeah, no, we're going with that. I think that works. Now it's time to find a bath mat, so we'll do one for the shower and one for the actual bath as well. Where am I? Hold on. Hello? There we go. So you enter in and out of the shower there. So you're gonna want to have something right outside the shower, something nice and small. I always like this one. Oh, I know. I want a little fur one. That's just a stone, no. There's this very, very specific one that I want. I've never seen this before. It's such a small... Oh, here we go. This is what it is. Okay. So we're gonna put this one here. And then we're gonna put it also over here. But just size down twice instead. Maybe we'll even tuck it under a little bit so it's not super offensive and in your face. We're gonna need some towel racks, so I'm gonna put that against this wall here. I think we'll finish up this bathroom and then I might have to be done for today just because like it's taken me an hour and 40 minutes to do 2 rooms. So we'll probably just finish up this and then I'll say goodbye for today. As for towels, that's way too small. Just need a normal towel rack that isn't... Why are there like 2 towel racks in the entire game? It's so incredibly frustrating. And this one, the bar is white always. But let's just see, hold on. Maybe we can put that there. Just check out the colors. And bring in the green again. Sure. Okay, and then over here we're gonna have a little one for your hands. I love this one. Beautiful. Those sort of match. And oops, I don't know what I just did. We're also gonna put some knickknacks on here. Okay. Bathroom knickknacks. Toothbrushes. Always a good idea. Hand soap, just a little black one, right? Why are these the only 2 options? Okay, move that into the corner. A little bit further back. Oops. Nope. A little bit more for. No! A little bit further back into the side. There. Beautiful. Okay. We're also gonna do some other knickknacks. What else would you have here? Some ropes are probably gonna be good, but I don't think I'll leave them in here. I'll probably put them in the bedroom. The bedrooms, I should say. The kids' one can go here somewhere. Okay. Oh, I don't hate this idea either, though. That's the thing. Because this kind of fits the vibe of these penthouse people. But it's just so in your face with the color. Maybe this one? I think I might have to do this. It's just so funny. So extra. I love it. Would that be in your way though? I mean, like, where else would you put it is the thing. Oh, no, I have an idea. You are gonna live over here by the bathtub. And this can just, like, I don't know, live over here. Oh, that's so good. I love it. All right, back to this stuff over here. Well, I think, I don't know, I don't want it to be too cluttered in here. So maybe I'll just put a little plant or something. Yeah, I'll just put a little plant on the edge here. Because this is what that reminded me of. Okay, plants. Just something little, something cute, something that makes sense in a little bathroom. Maybe even smaller than that. I'm thinking like a tiny little cactus or succulent or something. What are these? This would be good. I gotta move it again. Yeah. Cute. Okay, so I think with that, the bathroom is actually done, which is really nice. I'm very happy with that. I'm still not super happy with this entrance. I can't exactly put my finger on why. So I think for the last 15 minutes or so, well, maybe not the full 15 minutes, I'm just gonna mess around with the wallpaper and see if I can get something that makes more sense, matches the floor better, or alternatively see if there's a different flooring that could work potentially. So that is what I'm gonna do. Like maybe this would be better just because it for sure matches everything a lot better here. Oh, I can also do a manual version. Hold on. Just move forward. If I do this, is there a color that, no. But let's just see if this works for a second. We alternate and you actually just drag it down like this. And then if you move this, you can actually see that it's like the diagonal flooring. But does it even make sense with this? Because the rug covers the most of it anyway. That's the thing. It won't cover this though. You can actually see it here. I wish there was another sort of parquet, or not parquet, but yeah, herringbone. Did I call it fishbone earlier? I think I did. Well, anyways, I meant that. Herringbone. I wish we had a few more of them, because we only have the one. There's also, I mean, this brings out the lighter tones just a little bit. I mean, I think this one's probably the best. Let's see if I can find any art for any of these walls. Maybe this one over here, because it's missing some of that vibe. I love these. Love them. Oh my gosh. Like, I just got Growing Together, so I haven't actually played with it a whole lot, but like this just feels like it would add so much richness and depth, because it used to just be that you had to have custom content enabled to have family portraits and things like that, whereas this really allows players to just integrate that into their game. So I do be loving that. I gotta say it, I do love it. Okay, let's just go ahead and click green because I know that I'm gonna want some green. Let's just scroll down all the way to the expensive stuff because, like, this family is fancy, let's face it. I'm not opposed to a tapestry, although I feel as though there's probably a better spot for that. I also have no idea what Art Deco art looks like. Maybe I should just filter by that era. I'm not sure if anything's gonna come up, but let's check. Take off green for now just to see if we can find Deco. Okay, so the magic realm again. Let's just, okay, we'll move on from that one. I think I want to look for Get Famous, if there's any Get Famous art, because I know I have been using a lot of that as well. Well, let's just see what this piece looks like. Is there anything interesting in here? Something contemporary, but still not too contemporary, question mark? Not really. We'll go back to base game, because I do know there's something that I always go to, which I probably forgot to favorite at some point, but it's such a good piece. Oh, this is, you know, an old, oh, you know, I kind of like that actually. It's like an old floor plan of the building. I could vibe with that. This is what I was thinking of, by the way. I was using one of these things to pretend The Sims went on an adventure somewhere. But I'm kind of just being, I'm just happy with this, to be honest. So I think I'm gonna do this. I will size it down though, because it's a little obnoxious at this point. Okay, yeah, that looks cute. Brings in the vibes of the office sort of stuff. There's not really anything else that would need to be here in an entranceway. Okay, so we'll just finish off by doing the ceilings for these rooms, and then I will end the stream. Okay, so ceiling tiles. Let's do, there's usually something really grand on the ceilings of these places, but not like crazy. Let me go back to my reference photo again. They have kind of lofted roofs, which I wish we could do in The Sims, but we can't really. But what I'm seeing here is these like really little detailed, almost tiles. So that's fun. So maybe I'll do this. I feel like that would work. Let me just do these tiles here as well. What is happening with these? Okay, the ceiling tiles seem like they might be a teensy bit broken, but that's okay. I think we'll stick with that. So we've got ceiling tiles for that. We've got the entranceway done. We have the bathroom done, at least the main bathroom that everyone sort of shares. There's also going to be an ensuite over here, which we might just, you know, replicate a little bit, the vibe of this one, but that's fine. We can do that next time. So, well, it's something. I thought we would get a lot more done, but I just kind of wanted to be detailed with it because I really want to do this penthouse justice. So I think that's where I'll end. Let me just get back into... Okay. So thank you all for dropping in, if you dropped in, everyone who dropped a follow today, General Gummy Bear, I appreciate it. Anyone who was in the chat and chitty-chatting with me. It was fun, and I'm looking forward to finishing this off. So next weekend I'm a little bit busy, so stream might be at a different time. But you can also catch me tomorrow at 7 p.m. I believe is what I put it in as. At 7 p.m. we're continuing my all challenge with Dirk Hose Around. So in that stream we're going to be doing some gameplay. I have a really fun challenge happening where every single lot challenge is enabled and we have to get rid of them by completing all of the collections. So it's fun, and you can come and see me tomorrow at 7. And yeah, so I guess with that I will let you all go. Bye.